The thinking has always been about top 15 cities, tier 1, has always been about being competitive, 10-minute delivery, and all that. But I'm sorry, healthcare is still not reachable, still under penetrated. Even diagnostics is too much under penetrated if you talk about where it is actually needed. And the ones who need it are probably sitting in the smaller towns.
Today we are joined by Mr. Rajdeep Pawar, Chief Commercial Officer at Thyrocare.
It's not about the markets which are today when we call tier 2, tier 3. But since there is nothing which is tier 4 or tier 5, but Thyrocare has excelled themselves in actually making that quality, affordability, or I would say the precision available for those markets as well. Out of all the labs we have, 38, 39 labs, all of them are NABL accredited. So that itself defines the kind of quality we are delivering via the organization to the patients. Us being at that scale, as I said, I'm not talking about tier 1, 2, 3, I'm talking about 4. Making quality accreditation, NABL accredited report, CAP accredited report reachable to those patients is itself a very, I would say, big differentiator for us.
Lesson that experience taught you the hard way.
Be on the ground, get on the ground to understand the ground.
Hello and welcome to Big Idea, Voice of Healthcare's exclusive leadership series where we bring you thoughtful conversation with the healthcare leaders who are building the future of healthcare ecosystem. Through this series, we explore leadership journeys, critical decision making, and the ideas that drive impact across diagnostics, care delivery, and healthcare systems. Today, we are joined by Mr. Rajdeep Pawar, Chief Commercial Officer at Thyrocare, with extensive experience in driving scale, affordability, and commercial strategy in diagnostics. He has played a key role in shaping business models that expand access while maintaining quality. Welcome to our show, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining for this
Thank
conversation.
you. Thank you.
So, to begin with your background, the extensive background you have in diagnostics, and now you are at Thyrocare. So, Thyrocare has a redefined scale and affordability. So, how has commercial leadership evolved in diagnostics over the years?
I believe this industry has started being called an industry, I believe, since 2008 predominantly, and everyone started concentrating by 2015 when the first IPO of this industry has come into picture. But if you talk about making it commercially viable, the real understanding has started somewhere in 2009 or 10 when this has come out of, I would say, the kitchen model of hospitals. It has started evolving in the industry and became an industry by 2012 when the different various kind of different business models like hospital lab management, collection center, or pickup point, which are normally nursing home where the samples are picked up from, has taken bigger traction in the industry. So my view is that then everyone started thinking about that, yes, this can become a bigger industry, and this is where then the conversation about that, yes, this has got potential, and the unorganized versus organized discussion has actually started.
Yeah, I would agree, sir. So, moving on, you are at a very senior position, a leadership role, and I think the experience teaches us a lot. So, what leadership decision has enabled Thyrocare's disruptive business model, if I have to ask?
See, I believe where it starts from is that if you are really making it not only affordable but reachable, keeping the quality intact, that becomes an utmost, I would say, effort which is a day-to-day business of a organization like Thyrocare, and maintaining that quality integrity of the sample when it is being transported from nook and corners of the country is what Thyrocare is leader in. And especially as I said, it's not about the markets which are today when we call tier 2, tier 3, but since there is nothing which is tier 4 or tier 5, but Thyrocare has excelled themselves in actually making that quality, affordability, or I would say the precision available for those markets as well. So I understand that we have done a lot in that direction,
Yeah.
and I also believe that is the true market.
Thank you, sir. So you just mentioned about the affordability, but the another aspect is the commercial growth. So how do you align commercial growth with ethical responsibility in healthcare?
See, ethical practice in diagnostic industry simply means that you are basically giving the same standards at every level or at every city when it comes to the kind of testing which you are providing. However, the model was invented much earlier in Thyrocare, which is being copy pasted by many. You can see the basic fundamental in this is that when we are talking about delivering the best thing to the patients, the best example we deliver it is that out of all the labs we have 38 39 labs, all of them are NABL accredited. So that itself defines the kind of quality we are delivering in the
Correct.
via the organization to the patients, which could vary in multiple various bigger organizations or maybe smaller organization. But in Thyrocare's case, us being at that scale, as I said, I'm not talking about tier 1 2 3, I'm talking about 4, making quality accreditation, NABL accredited report, CAP accredited report reachable to those patients is itself a very I would say big differentiator for us as an industry player.
Definitely, sir. So, and so from your experience, what should healthcare leaders unlearn in today's market, which is quite essential?
It is a little strict. I don't know if it will go the way I'm going to communicate it. You can probably, if it is not amended, then I would say very simply, the thinking has always been about top 15 cities, tier 1, has always been about being competitive, 10-minute delivery and all that. But I'm sorry, healthcare is still not reachable, still under penetrated. Even diagnostics is too much under penetrated if you talk about where it is actually needed. So I believe something we all should unlearn sitting on these positions is that it's not probably the main city is the market, it's the ones who need it, and the ones who need it are probably sitting in the smaller towns. For example, I'll probably not talk about, if I talk about Bihar, I may not talk about Patna, but I may talk about Madhubani, I may talk about Muzaffarpur, when I'm talking UP, I may not talk about Varanasi, but I may talk about Jaunpur.
Yeah.
So this is how fundamentally we as an organization works, and this is how we believe and we think that, and everyone should also start thinking in that line to make it affordable, reachable to the real people who are in real need of right diagnostics.
I think so. That's what we call about or talk about, that healthcare is for masses, and it is, if it is all about then top 15 cities, 16 cities, but it is also about how deeper impact it can be made to the underserved areas.
That's true.
So, what is your big idea for making diagnostics accessible without compromising the quality?
I think, as I said in one of your earlier questions, something like NABL shouldn't be like if it is affordable. See, this shouldn't be considered as cost. This should be considered as one of the minimal practice by all the labs. I think that is one of the most important thing we all should consider. Plus, the kind of automation we are able to deliver to the metro cities, if we can deliver the same kind of automation probably at a smaller scale lab, is something which we can foresee as an organization, and even many organization can think upon.
Very rightly mentioned, sir. So with this, we'll be moving ahead to our rapid fire round. I'll be asking some fun rapid fire questions and would expect some fiery answers. Starting with, if healthcare leadership had a tagline, what would it be?
Reachable.
Okay. A leadership lesson that experience taught you the hard way.
Be on the ground, get on the ground to understand the ground.
I agree, sir. One quality you admire in today's young professionals.
Go deep.
Okay. Success for you means impact or influence.
Impact.
Yeah. If you could complete the sentence, the future of healthcare will be.
If the turnaround time given in Mumbai is same what is given in Aurangabad for any test.
That's very nice, sir. So with that, we have come to end of our discussion, and
you.
I would like to thank you for this wonderful, insightful conversation. The expertise and your view about the healthcare you have shared, it means a lot. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Thank you so much.